Think for a moment. Have you ever wondered why the people who rise to the highest positions of power are often not the wisest, not the most competent, not even the most ethical? Why do the loudest voices drown out the thoughtful ones? Why do those with reckless confidence win over crowds, while the cautious and intelligent are left unheard? Could it be that stupidity, rather than being a barrier to power, is actually one of the very traits that opens the gates to it? What if ignorance, simplicity, and even arrogance are not weaknesses in politics and leadership, but hidden advantages? Today we'll explore one of Niccolo Machiavelli's most unsettling insights into human nature, why foolish and shallow leaders often succeed where the wise fail. Not because they are capable, but because they know how to play the brutal game of appearances. And I'll warn you, this truth is not comfortable, but it may explain the chaos you see in governments, companies, and movements around the world. Stay with me until the end, because the final perspective I'll share may completely change how you understand power itself and your place in it. Before we begin, take a moment to support this channel. Hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Now let's dive into Machiavelli's first harsh truth. Machiavelli believed that rulers do not need to be truly wise or skilled, they only need to appear so. Everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are, he wrote. This is the first reason stupidity thrives in power. Appearance matters more than reality. The intelligent leader hesitates, weighs evidence, and speaks carefully. But the foolish leader? They project certainty, they speak with boldness, and they drown out doubt. In a world where perception often triumphs over truth, it is the illusion of competence, not competence itself, that captures loyalty. Intelligence comes with burdens, doubt, hesitation, and awareness of complexity. The more you know, the less certain you become. But in politics, hesitation looks like weakness. Nuance sounds like confusion. Think of Socrates, who questioned everything and was condemned for corrupting the youth. His wisdom was his downfall. Meanwhile, throughout history, countless mediocre figures rose to power by offering simple slogans and quick promises. Crowds follow clarity, even false clarity, over complexity. Here we find Machiavelli's dark truth. Intelligence slows you down in the race for power, while ignorance propels you forward with confidence. Centuries after Machiavelli, psychology confirmed this paradox in what we now call the Dunning-Kruger effect. The incompetent often overestimate their abilities, while the competent underestimate theirs. This means that those who know least often believe they know most, and they project that belief into the world. In politics and leadership, perception is everything. Crowds rally behind certainty, not wisdom, and the self-assured fool almost always looks stronger than the cautious genius. Imagine two leaders on a stage. One says, "The economy is complex. It requires careful restructuring, global cooperation, and long-term planning." The other says, "I'll fix everything. It's simple." Which one gets the applause? Which one captures the headlines? Machiavelli understood this. People are not drawn to truth. They are drawn to clarity, confidence, and promises. Stupidity thrives because it reduces the world's complexity into slogans people can hold on to. The masses do not reward depth, they reward certainty. Machiavelli was brutally honest about human nature. He claimed that most people are not noble seekers of truth. They are driven by fear, desire, and survival. And because of this, they prefer leaders who make them feel safe, even if those leaders are deluded or destructive. This is why stupidity isn't just tolerated in power, it's attractive. A simple leader reflects the desires of the crowd better than a wise one who challenges them. The fool mirrors the people's illusions, while the wise often confront them with uncomfortable truths. Guess which one they choose? History confirms Machiavelli's insights. Commodus, the Roman emperor, preferred fighting as a gladiator while neglecting governance. His ignorance led Rome toward decline, yet his theatrical confidence won public favor. Mussolini, with bombastic speeches and shallow solutions, rose by promising strength and revival until it ended in ruin. Even in the corporate world, executives who projected certainty often climbed faster than cautious innovators. Each case illustrates the same pattern. Appearances and arrogance win the race, while careful wisdom trails behind. So why do stupid people gain power? Machiavelli would give us 3 rules. Project confidence, no matter what. Doubt is death in politics. Simplify the message. The masses don't want complexity, they want clarity. Control appearances. Reality matters less than what people believe. Follow these rules, and even incompetence can be disguised as strength. Break them, and even genius can be mistaken for weakness. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Stupidity and power is not a mistake, it's a product of the system. Democracies reward those who can capture attention. Corporations reward those who can impress investors. Movements reward those who can stir emotion. In all these arenas, performance matters more than truth, and performance often comes easiest to those who lack the burden of self-doubt. This leaves us with a haunting question. If stupidity gains power so easily, what hope do the wise have? Machiavelli might say, intelligence alone will never be enough. To survive in politics or leadership, the wise must learn strategy. They must balance truth with performance, depth with persuasion. Otherwise, they will be outshouted by the fools. This is not cynicism, it is survival. As Machiavelli wrote, a prince must learn how not to be good. The wise must learn how not to appear weak. So let me ask you, when you look at today's leaders, political, corporate, even cultural, do you see wisdom guiding them, or simply confidence masking ignorance? And more importantly, are we, the crowd, rewarding the wrong traits? Machiavelli's harsh truth is this: stupidity often gains power not despite its flaws, but because of them. It projects clarity, it soothes fears, and it controls appearances. Meanwhile, wisdom hesitates, complicates, and doubts, and is punished for it. If this unsettles you, good. It means you're seeing what Machiavelli saw, that the game of power is not about truth, but about performance. The challenge is whether we will continue to reward the confident fool, or finally learn to recognize the cautious wise.